Is on at the Albright Knox Art Gallery. Their new exhibit, relatively new, making art out of the digital world. And they have an interactive app. That's kind of what we're featuring for you today.
Yeah, and this morning we want to give you a sneak peek. We have News 4's Lauren Hall live at the Albright Knox on Elmwood to explain what this is.
First week of summer vacation for lots of kids here in Western New York. A great time to bring the family out to visit some of the cultural organizations around town, like the Albright Knox Art Gallery. But you no longer have to bring them all the way here to let them experience some of the most famous works in their collection. Right now we have Russell Davidson from the Innovation Lab joining us on the steps of one of the most well-known works of art in the gallery's collection, one called Karma. And let everyone know why we're standing in front of Karma this morning.
Sure. We have a new app that we've created of 8 video games based on artworks in our collection. And Karma is one of the works that we use to inspire one of the games called Karma Catch.
And Karma's right on the back steps of the gallery. You probably see it if you're just driving in between the art gallery and Hoyt Lake in Delaware Park. It features men, I guess, looking like they're either falling on top of each other or climbing on top of each other. Which do you think it is?
Yes, well, actually, that's one of the things that the artist said was very important. There's an ambiguity between whether they're ascending or descending. So it's up to the viewer to decide for themselves.
And in this new app that you have on the App Store, just launched on Saturday, it's called Art Games 2.0. That game goes along with that ascending versus descending conversation, right?
Yes, that's right.
So we have it here. We're going to show you how it works. I'm going to hold the microphone and you explain.
Okay, you start with the man on the base here, and he has to catch the other men as they come down. And as you build up, then eventually what happens to level up, you actually rise to the next level. So you just keep catching these guys as they come, and you have to avoid some of those obstacles.
It looks really fun.
Yes, it was a lot of fun putting this together. It was great because at work, I got to play video games, and then I got to bring them home for my kids to test as well. And they really enjoyed telling me what needed to change, what was good, what was not good. They enjoyed that process.
Once again, this is a free app that's now available for download in the App Store on your smartphone or your tablet. It's called Art Games 2.0. And for this particular game, you work directly with the artist of this sculpture, right?
Yes, we sent him the concept, and as we were developing, we shared it with him, and he provided us some feedback, some ideas, things that he wanted to see, changed, or specific things about the artwork that he wanted captured in the game.
How does he think the game turned out?
He loved it. He was really excited about this project, very happy that he was included in this, and he's very, very excited about this final product. He's really happy with it.
Well, Art Games 2.0, you can see if you and your family are happy with it. You can download it at the App Store now. Coming up in about half an hour here on the CW23, we'll be standing at a different sculpture here in the gardens of the Albright Knox to try out its game. For now, live in Buffalo, Lauren Hall, News 4 Wake Up.
I want to see if he goes up one more level. He's doing so well. I'm really impressed with his ability to talk and do all of this and still rise to the next level on the video game. Good job.
Iman at the Albright Knox. The art gallery has just opened their brand new exhibit, and it lets you in on a fun way to get interactive with their smartphone app. We're giving you a look at what's new this morning. News 4's Lauren Hall is live at the Albright Knox with more.
Good morning, Brittany. Coming to you live from inside the Underlife sculpture, which is located just behind the Albright Knox Art Gallery. It's been here for a couple years now, and ever since it first went up, people have compared it to an octopus, a spider, but as Russell from the Innovation Lab is here to tell us, it's actually inspired by a tree trunk, right?
Yes, the artist was inspired by some work that was being done around his property out in the country, and they had uprooted a number of trees. And seeing the root system underneath and how there's just so much more going on underneath the ground than what we actually see of a tree was really what inspired him and what he wanted to, bring to life and show people.
Now, visitor to the art gallery, you can climb inside of it. You shouldn't climb on top of it because it's made out of shards of glass. But like I was inside of it. That's okay to take a picture, but there's a whole new way to interact with this sculpture now through the Art Games 2.0 app, which you and your team developed. What is this game like?
Yeah. So this one's pretty interesting. It's the controls are a little more challenging. It takes a little more work to get through here, but you're flying around, and as you can see, you can actually fly through the work, and you have to capture these orbs of light. And as you do this, it helps light up the artwork. And as you advance levels, the root system continues to grow up further, and more of it's exposed, and you get to fly through more of it as well.
Pretty advanced app here.
Yes, it is. This took a lot of work between the actual concept, but then really getting this right, and how to actually maneuver, how to fly around, how to find your way back. When we first started playing it, we would get lost and we would be like off the screen and couldn't find our way back to the trunk.
Pretty dark-looking sculpture, kind of a dark-looking game. Russell Davidson and his team at the Innovation Lab here at the Albright Knox just rolled it out this weekend. It's available for download at the App Store for your smartphone or your tablet. It's a free app, and it helps you and your kids interact with these sculptures and works of art here at the gallery in a whole new way. Coming up live at 8:40 here on the CW23, we're going to head inside the gallery to check out their brand new exhibit, Screenplay, which is also has an animation theme. Brittany, for now, back to you.
Can't wait. Thank you, Lauren. Gaming and art are coming together at the Albright Knox. You have a chance to get involved with a brand new interactive app, and we're giving you an inside look this morning. News 4's Lauren Hall is live at the Albright Knox with more to show us. Good morning, Lauren.
Hi, Brittany. Well, we really want to show you the new exhibit here at the Albright Knox Art Gallery, but unfortunately, it's kind of hard to do that because it is so dark in there. You can see it over my shoulder. It's an exhibit all having to do with the beauty of animation and the innovation of animation and how it relates to not only the artistic world, but the world around us. We have Deputy Director Joe Lynn Hill joining us this morning. Your kids inspired this exhibit.
Yeah, they did. They're very interested in their iPads, like most other kids. My son enjoys animation, and this was the beginning of a very large, ambitious exhibition.
So Screenplay is now open at the Albright Knox Art Gallery. It's in the upper level, and you can see over my shoulder, it kind of feels like you're walking into a movie theater right now.
That's right. It's a series of different movie theaters, you might say, focused on different kinds of animation in contemporary art, from clay animation to drawn to painted to wholly digital, crazy animations, 3D, internet, repetitive, iterative works.
And altogether, there's more than, how many hours? 14 hours of animation?
There's about 14 hours altogether, yeah.
And when I hear that, I just think, what a great place to bring your family on a rainy day, right?
Absolutely. It's meant to be a blockbuster summer show, but it's for all ages. It's not just for kids. There are things that parents will really like as well.
And the art world is catching on to this concept. This really hasn't been done anywhere before, right?
That's right. There's never been a survey of animation practiced by contemporary artists from all over the world. That's right.
We're taking a peek, or we did just take a peek into the piece of animation that you see right when you walk into the exhibit. What is it, if you could describe it for us?
This is a work that's based on, like many artists, a painting that's 200 years old. And this artist animates what might happen after this very famous painting in art history. So it's a sort of love story between a young man and a young woman from the 18th century.
How does it end?
She becomes a demon.
I had a feeling it had a dark ending. You can tell.
It does indeed.
You can tell from the soundtrack that it does. You can hear that from out here, standing right in front of it. Joe, your kids inspired the exhibit. What do they think of it now?
They really like it. In fact, my son was saying how beautiful the installation is, and the team here has just done a remarkable job. This is one of the most complicated exhibitions we've ever put on, and it was an extraordinary coming together of all the Albright Knox forces to make it happen.
A great place to see it would be at the First Friday, this Friday night, and it will be up for the rest of the summer here at the Albright Knox Art Gallery. Thanks so much, Joe. Brittany, we'll send it back to you.